Yes, it's another whiskey mystery. Hello, everybody. I'm Phil.
I'm Deepa.
I don't have any stories to open up tonight. Oh, the park. There's a little park outside, and there's music playing in the park today, so it might come on and off. Anyway, what are we doing? Everyone's in. No, I don't think it is Kilkerran 12 today, but we will see. What are we doing? We are going to be blind tasting. Who picked it? Oh, Jerry picked it. Bottle number 214. And as part of that, we will do a measure of the viscosity, comparing it to 40% ABV vodka. Are we underway? Yes, we are. Oh, no. Hang on. I think I stopped the clock. I clicked twice, thinking it hadn't got it. Let's try that again. And we are off. Okay, good. For the next 12 minutes, we are going to nose it, taste it, rank it somewhere on the shelf, possibly, if it's in the top 20% of whiskies we've tried out of 200.
More difficult.
Yeah.
Getting tough.
We kind of fit everything in last week without pushing Isla Barley off. So it's still hanging in there, but it's going to go soon, I can tell.
It's because the finish is not that good.
Well, it's just the last one on the shelf. Yesterday's glass. Oh, quite dusty caramel in there today.
Dusty vanilla.
Yeah. Caramel, vanilla, dusty.
And dried mint.
Dusty makes me think older, initially. Right. Let's pour. Here we go. How's our bubble size? Well, the colour is suggesting some sherry. But, you know, we can have ex-bourbons just as dark. Bubbles.
Brown color.
Could be fake colour. Could be fake. Let's have a look at bubbles for a minute, because they didn't look particularly strong, did they? Okay, 40%. Let's start at the bottom today. It's always the problem of, can you tell the difference between 40, 43, or 46? Okay, here's 46. See, it could really be any of those, but I doubt that it would be 48, because at 48 the bubbles start to froth a little bit more. Ooh, so we're in a difficult space because there's quite a lot in that range from 40 to 46, and this one is whiskey, meaning it's really, yesterday we were like, it just tastes like whiskey. From the point of view of someone who maybe doesn't know whiskey that well, I think they would say this is fairly classic whiskey flavours. A bit stronger on the nose than I expected, so maybe 46.
It's unusual flavour of RSP. Vanilla mint.
Is there sherry in there or not? I didn't pay attention on my first nose. Hang on. There could be. Again, we could be in official bottle status, you know, where you have a bit of a mix of everything. But we said that last week, and it wasn't, was it? Because last week was... what was last week? Where's it gone? Oh, it's Craig Ellickey's sherry last week. Did I say that? Oh, have you noticed? Look what Deepa's done. Deepa rearranged and brought Kilkerran 8 all the way down to here. The ex-bourbon. Controversy. Smells nice though. Oh, I'm just catching the timer. Okay, not so much. 343, let's say. So that's only at about 103-4%. So a little bit below average, in fact, viscosity. So maybe it's... what does that mean? Probably the lighter ABV, maybe. Oh, that dustiness is in there, though, isn't it? Dusty herbs, very nice.
Elegant.
Elegant, yeah.
Sophisticated.
Yeah. Older, do you think?
Could be.
There's a little bit of something like shortbread biscuits and a bit of pear or nectarine as well, along with this dusty herbal mix.
About sugary cinnamon bun.
Cinnamon bun, yeah. I could go with that. Now, I'm not expecting it to be sweet on the palate, though. I'm expecting it to be quite dry and herbal from the nose. What about the full glass? Oh, there's a little fly got into my glass.
Honey, it is honey.
Honey? Yes, so this is where the caramel, the honey and the vanilla is hiding.
Almost put honey at the previous week.
Oh, Ralph is saying Laddie 22. I'm not picking up anything Brook Laddie about it. Whiskey Lovers Society is saying Yamazaki 12. I did call out Yamazaki 12 yesterday as being a very controlled whiskey that it could be. So maybe.
Floral vanilla.
Floral vanilla.
Spearmint.
Normally we do the watery taste first, but I just want to taste it at full strength to see if I can pick up, is it 40, 43, 46? I am looking forward to it. Based on the nose, I'm looking forward to it. It is a bit Werther's Original candy with a herbal dust on top.
.43, very peppery, spicy.
Now, is that because it's 46 though, and it's the first taste?
You get a vanilla spearmint.
Yeah, bit of spearmint vanilla going on.
And RSP.
Okay. That didn't really help me. I wasn't totally convinced that that was 46. Start anise. My initial reaction is it's more likely to be 46 than 43, but that's first taste of the day, so that's quite misleading. Certainly less herbal with that much water. A bit more candy sweet.
But it's impressive detailed.
Impressive details. I'm going to use that little drop of water.
It's savoury. There are many different elements of herbs in it. With a background of honey in the background.
Do you like it? I think it's really good.
To stop. It's not pudgy.
It's not like Longrow Red or something, no.
It's very subtle.
Quite herbal. It's more herbal than anything.
With honey over it.
Yeah, but the sweetness is very quickly overtaken by the herbal, almost tea. Herbal tea.
That's about herb. That's about herb. Many different herbs.
Yeah, many different herbs. And a little dusty as well. Finishes long. Quite spicy, like you said.
Oh, yeah. So it could be sherry oak.
Could be. European oak in there. Oh, yeah. Is it sherry or not sherry?
Or it could be Japanese Mizuna. What's the name?
Mizunara? I don't think we have any more Mizunara. Obviously, it's not very sherried because we're not talking about raisins and dark fruits and things. You seem to have stopped drinking.
A touch of sultanate, minty
sultanas.
Clove, green. And also, can you say for me eucalyptus? Darky person.
Oh, it's actually really good. I think it's old. Quite a bit of spice at the end. So you said what? Eucalyptus. Now that suggests Springbank when we go eucalyptus, but I don't think I'm there. Could be the 21-year Springbank, of course. Anything cheesy? Possibly. Springbank 21? I could be kind of convinced there's the slightest bit of Springbank cheese there.
So this is old.
Let's do some comparisons.
It's good.
3 minutes to go. Pay attention to the ABV because this is 43%. Now that's a sherry barrel and it's not so obvious either. But this seems more ex-bourbon coming back.
I prefer this one. Because
First thing, ABV.
Same is anything.
43. I'm thinking more like 46 then. This one is the Gordon MacPhail 21-year-old Pulteney, which is right here. I prefer today's over that.
But today I'm more honey. This one is more neutral.
Quite a lot of vanilla on the finish though. I thought that was simpler. I'm going back to check.
Oh, it is good, but very too elegant for me. It's too subtle.
Let's have a quick look at the picture.
But if you really pay attention,
Because the picture is quite sort of elegant and subtle as well. I did draw some little flowers in, bottom left, and that almost always leads to it being an older whiskey when I end up there.
the finish is shiny, soft. It's actually dry, but astringent, but in a nice way.
Better or worse? Better. I tell Deepa that she always swallows before she's tasted it, and that's what happened. You basically threw it down your neck, didn't you? Better or worse?
Smoky.
It's not smoky.
Suffery.
Better or worse?
Today.
Deanston 18. Ex-Bourbon. Let's go back to today's. We are out of time. Herbal. When I come back.
Honey in it.
Yeah, but not enough honey. Another 46%. Better or worse? Oh. That is so funky by comparison. Did you even smell it? No.
It's a melon.
Time is up. Better or worse?
I think I go for 2 days.
That was Springbank 18,
Oh,
ex-bourbon and port, but that was way more
I
funky.
did not get both.
No, but I did get the smokiness of that. One more, because it's Sunday.
Smell.
Aaron 14. Quite similar.
The more go on in this.
Well, have another taste. Last taste, then we're guessing.
Then we get more bitter after this.
But a lovely bitter.
Okay, I might prefer that one.
But that means we are up here somewhere with it. And for me, it's closer to this than, well, I don't know. Let me look. Longrow, Ex-Bourbon. These are more powerful. Somewhere in the middle. Right. Wow.
But again, back with it after 14, we get bitter.
Yes, because it's very herbal. That's why I said there's not enough honey.
I see.
It's refined, elegant, complex, herbal, little bit sweet, Maybe a touch of sherry. What do you think? Let's go to the chat. No, I better bring up some options. What if it's 43%? Do you think it's 43 or 46?
43. It could be 46.
Should we look at the ABV now?
No, that's not fair.
If it's 43, I'm thinking it could be a Balblair. We actually have another Balblair, 21-year-old. It could be lime burners, you never know. Balblair. May as well bring them up. If it's 40.
No, that is good.
I don't think it's sherried enough for a Macallan.
But it is.
Now we do have some paper options. We have a 21-year Glenkeith. We do have the Yamazaki 12. That's 43%. And we have a Glen Turret, which is 34 years old, which is 44%. And then there's Red Spot at 46, Paul John at 46. I don't think it's those two. What if it's 46 though? Let's pull up the sheet. Let's pull up the sheet. Let people have a proper guess. If it's 46, I think it could be. Not getting any Highland Parkiness on it. What about Anok? Anok 24.
Could be. I don't know anything about it.
Is that herbal? I think it might be. Could be this Balblair. I wasn't getting anything Brooklight. It could be that Kleinlich, maybe. Oh, that's Ex-Bourbon though, I think. Wasn't funky enough for the Craig Ellicky.
I'm getting
Daphne Dalmore.
Satiny stuff for Ganis.
I don't know about Loch Lomond. There's the official Old Pulteney. The official Old Pulteney 21 has more sherry.
I'm picking up a lot of Satiny, but about you the finish.
I'm ignoring notes. I'm ruling out Springbank at this point. There's the other Balblair. That means we've got 3 Balblairs in. There's Anok. This is a Kleinlich. Could it be Kleinlich?
No, because I'm getting Satiny.
Yeah, okay. We know. We know all about the start anise. Last chance and then pick something.
I go for Balblair range.
Are you going 43 or 46?
43. It could be 46. I don't know.
If it's 46, I'm going Anok. Let's have one for 43, one for 46. So I'm going Anok. And you going Balblair for both. Old Pulteney. Are you throwing this out? Why have you got 3?
46. This is 43.
These are both 43. So basically you're going Balblair 43 or 46. And I guess I'm going this Balblair and this one. Right.
But you're not dirty enough though.
Over to the chat.
It's just about me dirty.
No. Balblair is clean, I think. Right, let's see what people are thinking. Yes, I agree. Sundays might be a better choice for the once a week. Yes, I did have a look at it and it's probably going to be Sundays.
Because of Islam.
We catch more people. Before the pandemic, well, we weren't live. We only started lives at the pandemic. We originally started to be the support team for Roy, which is a Thursday, obviously. And then we added the Sunday. So theoretically, it should be Thursday if we're going to have Whisky Thursdays. Balblair 99, Silverlock is guessing. Oh, going for the Glen Turret 34. That's right. I'd forgotten about the paper ones. No peeking on ABV. Deepa, it's good. in dismissing the Dalmore 12 made me laugh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because it's complicated.
From the bottles on the table, Ralph is going a knock. I'm hoping it's not Highland Park 25 because I was hoping for a little more out of it. Obviously, it's peated. That's what we've established. Right. Let's have one last look at the paper. We forgot the paper options. Could it be Yamazaki? I think it wasn't.
It's odd.
A bit too interesting for the Yamazaki, I think. It could be one of these. These are just oddball Alexander Murray's.
But the interpretation, the definition, and
these are probably ex-bourbon, but it could be. How much would you pay for it? Right. I guess we're saying that this bottle is
I prefer 18.
is somewhere in the $150 to $200 range potentially. No, based on what's on the shelf. Right. Ready for the reveal. Deepa, you are covered up by your box. Let's go. Let's put the 43s in the middle. Pick one to push to the front. I'm going to go Anok.
43.
Okay, I'm going 46. Ready for the reveal? ABV is 46.
Oh, good.
Right. I'm still in. 46%. Age. It better be old. Age is 15.
15.
15. Could that be Deanston? I'm trying to think, what else do we have?
Oh.
That's 14. Glendronach. Oh, we got to have to go back. Back to the spreadsheet. Can't be many. There can't be many 46s and also 15s. Surely not. Red Spot. It could be Red Spot. There's the Glen Scotia.
Oh.
That's 15. Red Spot. Oh no, this is throwing it now. What else is in there? 15, Red Spot. The Deanston. That's it. It's got to be one of these four, hasn't it? Well, if it's the Glendronach 15, this is the original one. I'd be very surprised because of how much sherry I would expect in this.
You don't mind.
Grassy Herbal makes me say the Deanston. But it doesn't taste like Deanston to me.
Belgravia.
Belgravia?
The green.
I must admit, the Red Spot has got to be some wine and sherry butts. It could be.
I've got 32.
You're going for those two?
Okay. Okay.
I think I'm going to go for the Red Spot. Ooh. Now I'm a little confused. Right. Last check down the chat. It's not Glendronach, Silverlock is telling us. Is the Glen Scotia not peated? Let's see. Right. Pressing on.
Oh, gosh, that is not peated.
It cost $62.
Oh.
It is a Campbelltown.
Oh.
It is from Glen Scotia. Wow. It's the Glen Scotia 15-year-old. Well, we like that a lot better than...
It's 46.
And it wasn't even on the possibilities for us So you're going to have to run downstairs and get Glen Scotia 15. From the place where all the bottles are.
White cabinet.
Why would it be in the white cabinet? No, white cabinet's for after reveal bottles. Yes, that's where they all are. I don't know why Deepa doesn't know that. Meanwhile, apparently we have a Glen Scotia 16 from Luis here to try. I don't think we can give ourselves any fireworks for that attempt. But we will have something to compare. So, is there any sherry in this? Let's see. Classic Campbelltown malt. Well, we did say it was a classic whiskey. Gently matured in the finest American oak barrels. I presume this is ex-bourbon. The Glen Scotia Distillery, Campbelltown. An exceptional single malt whiskey produced at this historic Campbelltown distillery and gently matured in old American oak barrels before bottling. Its signature nose has hints of vanilla oak interwoven with subtle notes of sea spray, spicy aromatic fruits. Fine. Non-chill filtered. Is this ex-bourbon? The Wee Tune. 15-year-old from the Wee Tune. Rich and smooth. Oh, we don't have much left. Looks like we've shared a lot of that one.
But not be intermittent anymore.
Because it's more fun making you run downstairs. All right. Quality control. Of course. Always important. I think this is the highest ranking bottle for the price.
And you get back again.
Yes. We've got this one in Total Wine in November 2018. That's almost 3 years now. I wonder if it has a bottle code of some kind. Does it have one? I'm just wondering if... Obviously it was bottled at least 3 years ago. I don't see a laser etched date on this bottle. Right, while we just give that a second, let's go to the chat and see what people think. Okay, where were we? Glen Scotia 15 is delicious, James. Yes, apparently it is something that we like. Looks a bit dark for the Deanson. Oh, I see. Let me scroll down a bit more. Where is the reveal? Glen Scotia, fascinating, False Graph is saying. Am I the winner? Justo. Did you get it? Well, this is for Justo and anyone else who got it. Well done. I volunteer to be Phil's cellar master, Nurse Dave.
Wow.
I'm ashamed not to notice any herbal notes in it, Lucas. Oh, really? That's funny. That's all we were getting almost. Whiskey 101. We should have guessed it was Glen Scotia on the basis it's going on the shelf. Yes. Only Campbelltowns get to go on the shelf. That's true. We are putting a very cheap whiskey, albeit from Campbelltown, amongst some other Campbelltowns. For now, I'll just put it within reach and we'll shuffle after. The muted Springbank funk should have made me think of Glen Scotia, Aaron. Ah, yes. Do I prefer Isla Barley 9? Well,
It's
yes.
fun, but soften it.
Let's see. Glen Scotia 15 is pretty nice, but I like the Victoriana better. Now, that's interesting you say that because we have pushed Victoriana off the shelf quite a long time ago.
Because of independent.
No. We liked it a lot at first, and then when we came back to it, it seemed simpler and simpler.
Soften it.
It's certainly more punchy than this. This is a lot more subtle. Oh! Primal Mike says that Ralphie gave this 92. That makes us feel like we're in good company. The last Glen Scotia I had was the Victoriana. Yes. I don't think we have any more left.
So much.
You weren't supposed to drink that.
Why not?
Because I'm giving you a blind test in a minute.
Oh, yummy.
Except you've blown it now, so you're disqualified from the blind tasting. So it'll have to be me. 15 is good. Definitely try the 18 Glen Scotia. Still can find it at a decent price. No, but it is around. I've seen it around. So Empty the Dram of Scallywag was a nice little demanding start. Oh, very good. Toby Chick, there's a thought that Glen Scotia do add some colour, unfortunately. The 15 is so good, though. It does say unchill filtered. I suspect there is colour in that, yes, for their mainstream bottles, because the 19-year-old ex-bourbon we had wasn't as dark. Lucas, I can't really believe that there's no sherry cask there. I mean, I had it and I felt the sherry. I mean, it's possible, isn't it? They're vatting together so many barrels. Old American oak, it doesn't mean anything other than it could be ex-bourbon or it could be a sherry hogshead. So why not? Ralph, Phil, why you don't run down? No training for your marathon or too short? Oh, you've reminded me. I went out for a 20-mile run this morning.
Sunday.
I got 2 miles and realised I've got a little pull in my calf and I had to stop. And it's depressing because
3 more months to go.
It means that I know I can't, because this happened last Thursday, which means I probably can't run for about 10 days. And this is exactly the time where I want to be ramping up. So that's why I'm not running down. Save the Isle of Barley. Let's see. Yeah, it was Ralphie's Whisky of the Year, the 15. Oh, must have been a few years back. I always get the old sweet candy Oddfellows in Glen Scotia. Stoogie. Don't know Oddfellows.
A candied or speed.
Yeah. Maybe Werther's Originals is similar. Welsh Toro's in. Hi gang, I'm coming in late, so no idea what we're talking about. I'm very fond of Glen Scotia 18. Well, apparently we're very fond of the 15 Welsh because we've just put it up here somewhere. It seems simpler and simpler. It's so funny when you look at the shelf.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. But is there some bliss of all?
I wonder why you find it simple. It seems simpler and simpler. Which one seems simpler and simpler? Whiskey 101.
Oh, Alabari 9.
I'm not sure. I don't know which one you're talking about now. A lot of people have said when Ralphie reviewed it many years ago, the casks were better than current. Well, I guess...
Well, it's... There's so much very, very subtle, sophisticated, elegant.
I'm looking for any kind of date.
It gives you a bite.
Of course, Lowland Group. Yeah, forgot. Does the package still look the same? This is potentially a 4-year-old bottle. 3 to 4 years old. Considering shipping from Scotland, this could have been bottled 4 years ago. So.
I thought it looked that impressive.
Let's see. Justo. Huge honour, guys, to pick the bourbon in the next bottle. My choice, bottom shelf, deeper side. Okay. Deepa's gonna pick that one. No, I think you described Victoriana as getting simpler and simpler. Oh, yes, that's right. Because...
yes, that's Victoriana.
It's more punchy and power, youthful power. But overall, I mean... honestly, like Longrow Red and things like that are also can be simple, but more power. Right, let me just get this done.
I give to you.
Yeah, give to me. This one is slightly darker. Right. 15 versus 16. And they're both 46%. And I don't know where the 16 came from. I mean, I know it's from Luis, but I don't know if it's travel retail. This one has more going on. That could certainly be today's. The same kind of profile. The herbal finish. Oh, and so could that. This one is more herbal. Those are very, very close. I'm going to guess that is today's. Try that 16. Very, very similar.
So it's older Happy birthday at the arse.
No, this was from Luis. A sharing bottle. Right. A new pick. Bottle number 215.
I think you put in if anything. Which part do you prefer?
Who picked the bottle? Justo.
Justo. This one is thicker. This is thinner. So I'll go for this one.
But the flavours are quite similar.
Oh yeah.
Not radically
Similar.
different. Right.
Thicker.
Here we go.
And what about you?
It's bourbon time. No. Oh, it could.
Very fat peppers.
That could be Isla time, though, couldn't it? That looks more like we're in Isla territory than the bourbon territory. We'll let Deepa stick her nose in, and we'll see. She's trying not to smile.
Another whiskey.
It's another whiskey. Let's see. Donna Pass. So time for another Ralphie review with a rant. Yeah. You said the Victoria... Oh, yeah. But then you look at what it's trying to compete with. But see, then, this is cheaper than Victoriana. And it's competing on complexity. Look, I've given it complexity. There's little flowers of complexity. Don't you realise? Date would be stamped on the lower back of the bottle. Let's have another look. I was really looking for that laser etch, and this just does not have one. Sometimes it's on the inside of the label. No, not there either. There's no laser etch on this bottle. Possibly at the top. Ah, it is at the top. Doesn't help us much. 151480420. What do you think? Gonna be hard for me to show you that. What do you think that means? Can we get closer? 151480420. If anybody knows what the code means for Glen Scotia, let us know. 151. Is it the year first? 15-1? Yeah. Not obvious, is it? Right. Let's see. Where are we up to? Well, obviously, it's if you've got one with a laser label from 19, obviously this is earlier. Maybe they didn't laser label at the bottom. She loves it. Could not be further from a bourbon. That's true. It's Kilkerran 12. I recognise the colour, Lucas.
You're so optimistic.
Oh, Melissa is in. Love to hear you cheering for some bourbon. Well, I shouldn't mention this because it's a secret, but the latest Ben Nevis 10 is damn good. I've been catching a few reviews of it. I wonder if it'll arrive in the US because Ben Nevis 10 never did. It's not Dalmore either. Could be that Ex-Bourbon Dalmore. Let's see. Silverlock whiskey. Let's see. 15-year-old bottle in 18. Is that what you're guessing?
It's 15.
Nope. Not sure. Yes, mine's from 4/16/2019. And obviously we don't have a look, we have no there's no laser on the bottom. Can't see one. Right. Is this the new one? I haven't even had a sip yet. Ooh.
You prefer 2 days of...
I'm not telling. But thanks everyone for watching. We will see you on Thursday to find out... Well, that's quite syrupy, isn't it? To find out what this is. Bottle number 215. Picked by Justo. Any last questions? If you add +44 to that bottle, it's a number for the Spar shop in Campbelltown. Cheers.